Today I'm just going to be showing how I'm going to just design one of these for the RC cars. Just a little strap to hold the battery, body clips. So it slides, they slide through here normally. This one's ripped, as you can see, it just comes right through. I'll show you how I design stuff, and I actually do everything on meshmixer, which could seem odd, but that's just how I do it. So I already have like pre-made shapes that I made, and this is going to be simple. So we're just going to go with. I'm going to try to make this as quick as I can. They're just a bunch of shapes I have already made. And they're solid. They're already converted to solids. Call from Utah. No, thank you. All right. We'll go with this first. Let me switch this real quick. I don't know why. Well, whatever. MakerBot Replicator. That is not my printer. Every time I put Mega Cubic, Anycubic Mega S, it always, every time I close it, it goes away, and it's not saved in the printers either. So, don't know. All right. First thing I'm gonna do is, that's what I already have pre-made. This will be really simple, guys. So I'm going to measure the length I need on this. Zero that out. I'm going to get. It doesn't have to be exact. These are just straps that are hanging. We'll go with 60 millimeters on that, on the length. Should be just fine. So we're going to go to Edit, Transform. Now the height, I only want about 1 millimeter for the how am I going to do this? I guess 1.2 by 1.2 would work just fine. Do 1.2, 60. There we go. Little square. We'll just print a, and this is going to be out of TPU, so we'll accept that. Now what I have to do is align it again. Translate only, except now it's flat on the bed again. Alright, so 60 millimeters. Now, I have to add this little end point on one side, but also this little right here on one side. So, I think what I'm going to do is I can put a circular disc on one end, and then a little tube, and then sort of like a triangle, or just a little larger circular disc so it won't pop through. Be easy enough. Alright, I'll import another shape. Append. We'll go to these two cylinder. Again, I already have these shapes pre-made, so object browser. Alright, we needed at least about 7 millimeters wide. The height doesn't matter much. Transform. 7 by 7. And this is how I do stuff. Some people, you can call me crazy if you want to, but let's just do 1.2. First, we're going to align that to the build plate. Now we will transform. Go right to the end of this. Actually, about halfway. Yeah, looks good. We'll accept that. Looks perfectly fine. I guess next thing, well, we'll go ahead and do this part first. This section. Alright, for the little tube in the middle, it might be hard to measure that one. It's what fits through the body. Let's just try. Squish it a little. It's about a 2.3 to 2.5 in there. I can't squish it too much, but that's going to be pretty easy right here. All we're going to do is losing my mind. Import pen. Just going to grab another one of my shapes, another cylinder. What did I say? 2.5, 2.3. We'll just do 2.3 to be safe. We'll just do 2.2 to be safe. Edit. No, not duplicate. Delete. Edit, transform. We will go 2.2 because I do want it to fit through the body holes and I want it to be pretty universal. So 2.2, 2.2. Right in the center. And then for the height, it's really small, the height we're going to need there. So we can do and this is going from the bottom, so I'm measuring from the bottom. It's about 5 millimeters height, so we're good there. Okay, so now we're going to make this top piece that will keep it from coming out. That's actually totally fine right there. That's perfect. What I can do is we will just duplicate this one. Duplicate that one. Going to hit transform. We are going to obviously raise it up. First, let's get the dimensions we want. It's got to be able to push through. And it can't be too... How wide does it have to be to keep from coming through? .5 millimeters. So we'll go with we'll go with 4. We'll go with 4.5. Okay, so let's go 4.5. 4.5. We don't need it that long, although let's just do that at 3. Looks good to me. We're going to lower that down. I'm not worried about beveling or anything because you'll be able to shove it through. The height doesn't have to be real precise. It's just keeping it from coming through the body is all it's doing. Okay, and the printer shouldn't have too much problem with that little bit of a 90-degree overhang, I don't think. Alright, is it on there? It looks on there to me. Accept that. And now all I'm going to do is take this one again, duplicate it. We need to make a little tube that's going to be able to pull through if you need to, which is... Now theirs is beveled so it pulls through easier probably. We're not worried about that. This little piece right here. Now the length does not matter on this, but I'll just get a rough idea what they do. It's about 3 millimeters, so like I said, we'll just duplicate that too. We'll transform it. All we're going to do is drag it upward. It's 5 millimeters total, so that looks pretty good. That'll work. So we got that piece. Looks good. Everything's good there. We're done with this section. Alright, so we're going to get all of these out of the way. We're going to combine them all. Combine. Perfect. We'll make solid and just look after we're all done. Alright, now we just need this side. Now you see how this one is sideways. That would be kind of difficult to print that way. So we are not going to do that. The size of the hole is about 2 millimeters, which that doesn't matter too much either, because these will just be able to press through. It looks like the width of the wall, which also is not important as long as you can print it correctly, is 1.6. Alright, so let's see what I have here. A hollow cylinder, I believe. Yes. That should do the job. Maybe not. We'll see. I might just have to hollow one out. We'll transform that all the way down to, I don't know. I don't think that's gonna work. No, it's not. Nope, we won't do that. Let's cancel that. Delete that one. Alright, we're just gonna append, we're gonna import another cylinder. Alrighty. So I want the outer dimensions because it'll help get this pin through there. It has to be able to push over the rubber, so I don't want it too thick. We'll go with this 5.34. We'll go with 5. I'm not worried about this stuff tearing, so transform. Going to go 5. We'll just do what they say then. We'll do 5.3 and 5.3. And now the height we want, we don't want it to rip. This one is 5.4 again. 5 is the height there. I think that's just fine. We'll stick with that. I'm going to take this one to the end here. That works. Yep, lined up, everything's good. What we're going to do is, first, we're going to make a copy of this one. Copy. Transform. We're going to make the hole is only 2 millimeters. 2. We'll do the height just bigger because we're gonna Boolean difference this. Alright, we can accept that. So here's how we're gonna make the hole. We're gonna take that one, control, click that, Boolean difference, turn off auto reduce and preserve group borders. As long as the hole's clean there, we're good. Okay, that looks good. Just accept. Now we got that hollowed out with the hole we need. We are going to move it a little bit more out because I can see that bottom piece in there. Can I still see it? Yeah, a little bit. There we go. Accept that. Again, length doesn't matter too much here. Alright. That looks good. So we are just about done. Super easy. Nobody has one on any of the files, so I don't know why. I mean, this seems like something you don't want to spend $8 on 4 of these because that's the cheapest ones and they go up to like 20. It's kind of ridiculous. Alright, we're going to combine this. Now we got the one part right there. We do want to make it solid, otherwise it will not print right. So we're going to go to make solid, accurate, solid accuracy, crank that all the way up. Mesh density, let's see how it looks first. Go to advanced, take off auto repair, and close open boundaries and update. And we're just making one of these. Alright, that looks pretty good. A little rough on the edges, so what we're going to do is just increase that mesh density. Let's go to 240. I don't like to crank it up too high, the file gets big. Update that again. That looks pretty good. Alright, I like it. Accept. And we are done. So here we have the battery strap. I mean, not battery. Why do I keep saying battery? The body clip strap. And it should work. I'm going to print one in just a minute. And I'll add it to the end of this video right here. So, that was pretty easy, right guys? And like I said, I do everything in meshmixer. It's all solid now. So we won't have any problems printing it. The mesh density is not too high. And I do everything on meshmixer, just so you guys know. And you can do it like that. I do not like Fusion 360. I don't really like Tinkercad. It's just so limited. But on this one, you can really do a ton. You could even bevel the sides of this and stuff if you wanted to. I just don't see any purpose or need for it. Alright, I'm gonna print one of these up in TPU. Trying to think what color. I'll try out my new stiffer black TPU. Actually, no, I'll just use the blue TPU. Or my body's black. I'm gonna use the red TPU. My car's red and black, the body, so I'll just use red TPU. My son's is red and black too, and orange. Alright guys, this is the end of this part. Actually, let's delete this. And now, I didn't show you, just export it. Current, no, I didn't select it. Export, I put it in my custom made stuff, RC car stuff. We'll call this, car body clip strap. Obviously you need to print 4 of them. We'll save it as binary format. The other format is just a lot bigger file. Let me go ahead and check out right now. The size of it is only like 3.7 megabytes, so I mean that's not big. Let's go ahead and load her up. I just got done printing a kitchen cup knob. This for the kitchen. I'm the only one that has it and made it too. It's a single bolt all the rest you find in the store are double bolt. Anything online, double bolt. There's no 3D STL files for download on any website. So this is the first one that's a single bolt, I guess, ever made. And I'm gonna have that later on too, if you guys are interested. Clear build plate. Let's load up the body clip strap. And there we go. Make 4 of them. Duplicate. Alright, looks good to me. I like to do on TPU though, I like to print one at a time just because TPU likes to string. So let's just move these way away from each other. And they don't have to be that far because they're not that high up, but alright. I do have to load my TPU profile. Give me a second. TPU. Okay. See the quality, 0.2, that's fine. Walls, it's gonna be solid, so yeah. Well, it doesn't matter. 1.2 is fine. Top and bottom, 1.2. Infill, doesn't matter. We're not using it anyway. But if it does need to infill, it will. I had 205 from my TPU, which worked. I could have gone down a touch, but I think TPU 205 is fine. Speed, let's go ahead and just keep it at 16. I like slow speeds on TPU. Travel speed, okay. Travel. Retract at layer. I do enable retraction on TPU for mine. I do have a double gear extruder. It does work. The retraction distance, 6 millimeters worked for me. Highest retraction speed. What I did not want was Z-hop. Don't do Z-hop on TPU. Just don't. You're going to have problems. Experimental. Is this where it was? No. Special modes, 1 at a time. So yes, I want to print 1 at a time. So that's already in there. I think I'm ready to print it. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and change that temperature down. My new nozzles, I've been having to print low temperature. I'm only at 185 for PLA. So. And the TPU is quite a bit higher, but that's pretty good. I like to keep the flow pretty high on TPU. Initial layer flow, that's ridiculous though. I don't know why that's like that. That'll work. I'm just going to save these. Slice it. 24 minutes, that's it. And that's a super slow speed with a 0.2 layer height. And it costs you a grand total of 4 cents. Look at that. Would you rather spend 4 cents or $8? Anyways, I'm going to upload this to 3D Cults, and you guys can download it from there too. So the link will be in the description. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Also, check out my son's channel, Random Rick Jr. RANDOMRIKJR, all together. Subscribe to him if you can. He'll be excited. Trying to get him a few viewers. It is generally a kid's channel, but he does RC, and he wanted the name Random because he wants some random stuff in there too. He's pretty much a mini-me clone of myself, except he's 10. So, alright guys, stick around. I'm going to show the parts after they're printed. I'm just going to switch the filament, and hit print.